Hola, what's poppin' nation? Haters, them nosy competitors, them nosy folks that troll all over your page. They will watch, they will research and go all through your stuff, but they refuse to give you a like, a follow, that little thumbs up. What's up with that, y'all? So, y'all, as promised, I have Ms Fekerte Selassie here. Actually, not here. Well, she's kind of here because we're both in Atlanta. We're just in two different spaces here in Atlanta. And this young lady does digital marketing, and she is here to chat with me about this nosy, competitive, small business haterism, I guess you can say, that's going on. Have you experienced this in your small business trek?
Well, not literally, but haterism as in not liking, not sharing, not commenting, not supporting. And in my business, it's all it takes is to click a website and check it out. Complimentary, free, free, free. And you'll have people, they will ask about it, but just to click the link, they won't do that for whatever reason. And I mean, if you know someone, I think you should have a little trust, not much, but a little trust to realize you're just clicking a link to get the info. That's how the business works. That's how the system
Yes,
works.
yes.
And it don't take anything out from you. You have nothing to lose. And as I always say, you could unsubscribe at any time. But for
But
some,
I think that's the issue. So we'll talk about, because there's two versions. One is actually supporting the actual business, and
mhm,
the other one is actually just like the fluff, like
yes.
the fluff of supporting, like the social aspect of supporting, so
Mhm,
everybody can see. And there's a difference between them, but people do the same thing,
yeah.
right? They don't engage. And I think I have an idea of why they don't, when you are trying to digitally market your stuff. I think I have an idea of why not, of why it's less. I think. I think. So tell us a little bit, because I'm like a nosy ex-girlfriend, I call myself. I go stalker and kind of go all through your stuff and kind of, familiarize myself with what you do. But for those who don't know, that are not as nosy as I, and I do click the links, I'm all through your stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell everybody what exactly you do for Kerte, so we can get a general idea, and they can kind of say, oh, that's why she's saying, get a bit.
Okay. Well, originally I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, right? I came to the United States in 2019, end of 2019. There I did housekeeping and then I went on to train as a CNA. I
Mhm.
was in New York before, and you know what happened with the world? I left and I came across to Atlanta. Thank God Atlanta didn't close, Atlanta didn't shut down, Atlanta remained open. So I got,
Yes,
well,
it
for
did
me,
stay
for
open.
me, that's a plus. Some people
I
might,
know, I know, I know, I know. It's a double-edged sword. You
right.
need it open, but
So, right. So I went on to do CNA work.
mhm,
Now, between the transition to New York and Atlanta, I saw
mhm.
this ad in my newsfeed about a mom saying how she had this side business and she was earning extra income, and she was a CNA like myself. So I check it
It
out, and
resonated. Mhm.
yes. So that brings me to digital marketing. So now I do digital marketing. It's simple, basic. It's similar to, well, we call it attraction marketing.
Mhm.
You see somebody advertising, it resonate with you, you follow the steps, you click the link, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So that's what I do now full time. Digital marketing. I work for two companies. It's two different companies. One main company, which I've been doing since I saw the ad, which would have been 2020. I started officially. This
Very
month
nice.
actually makes it 3 years. The other company recently new, maybe 6+ months, right?
Mhm.
Both, well, you know how network marketing work, but the main business is attraction marketing, where you do no selling. You simply post on your business page and you encourage people to connect with you.
Right,
You like your post, you try to give advice for business owners in general, tell people advice, you make your posts about business,
right,
right? Now, within this business, we have weekly masterminds. Now, and mind you, everything is
right.
video based and totally online, totally
Right,
digital.
right.
So, our system, you sell no products. It's simply attraction marketing. They click the link, they come into that private community, and we
Mhm.
move forward from them. Now, as I always tell people, it's not a job, right? It's not a job where you have a salary. You know how business works. In any business, you have your high periods, you have your low periods.
Roller coaster.
Yes, and you have to run your business. If you have a brick and mortar business, you have to go out there and open your doors. So it's the same thing. Social media is your doors. So you have to
Mhm.
post. Simple. That's basically how the business works.
Right.
So in terms of the haters now,
Mm.
they will see your posts because you post every day, right? But they won't like the post. They
Nope.
won't comment on the post.
Nope.
They
Nope.
won't share your posts.
Nope.
But
Nope.
then,
Nope.
but then you will be scrolling through social media now, and you see those same people liking other people posts, people that they don't know, celebrities that they don't know, things that have no importance,
Right. Dumbest stuff, right? The dumbest stuff.
and you wonder, but what really happening here?
But
I
you
don't
can
know.
see on the back end all of the views you get. I got 1,000, 2,000 views, but I got like 5 likes.
Hmm.
Something's
Yes.
something's not adding up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of have a little bit of a theory. So with the digital marketing, because so for me, one of the things that I have are small business help books. And
Mm-hmm.
so there are paper copies, but it's a digital age these days. And so there's also ebooks available, and that's immediate download.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed on my back end, being the diligent small business owner, going on my analytics, and I track and I see where I lose people. And you know where it is? When they got to put in their information.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I feel like they feel like now I'm going to harass the shit out of them
Or
because I
spam
got this.
them.
I'm going to spam the fuck out of them. And that's the
Mm-hmm.
way I think that people think, because I have a lot of those abandoned carts. I'm
Okay.
like, you've gotten all the way. Obviously, you were interested because you
Yes.
Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, or you Googled me, and then you went through all of these steps to get there, and then it's in your cart and you go to check out and you're like, nah. That, that is so stupid to me.
I guess something happens along the way to make them change their mind. As you say, they don't want to put in the information. But in terms of me, it was a business opportunity. So number one, you're interested in some sort of business, right?
Right. You gotta, if you want info,
You
you
have
gotta
to put
give me
in.
your email to give you the info. Is I can't like blink it into you. I can't poof it.
And
Like
then and then they might put in the info, but I have to send them a link, right? We have this exclusive group on
right,
FB, and I have to send you the link to join. They don't ever come or follow the steps to get the
right,
link. So you're rubbing yourself all around because now you have an opportunity to be in there, to be in the space, to see what's happening, to speak to
right,
people, to do
right,
your due diligence. But for
right.
some reason, you don't click that link or you don't accept that link. So what was the purpose of reaching to this step and doing nothing after. So
It's so silly to me. It's like learning and going and taking like ice skating lessons, buying skates, going to all of these lessons, and then like once you learn to skate, you never step foot on a rink ever again. It's like, why would you go through all that trouble to get there and then just don't take the final step? It's so silly. So what do you think then about, and I got a big idea about this too. What do you think about those folks who don't engage on social media and that don't support you like that?
you just have to keep going. That is not your customers. That is not the people for you. That is not the people to do business with. You wish they will support you, right? Because it will help
Oh,
you. But you just have to let it go and continue posting. And the ones who really are there for you to make the connection, just like you and I, you
right,
will connect with that person. It may take a longer time than we would like.
right,
But as in my business, we say if that person, okay, what about the ones who did sign up and they did register, but they didn't click the link? Maybe you really don't want to do business with that person. Maybe
right.
that person will eventually become a hindrance or a nuisance. So you have to look at it in the bright side. Those who
That's a
not,
good way to look at it. That is.
you
That
know,
is. I more internalize it. These hating ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
But
but I
you don't want those people in your space.
but no, 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 no. But I also feel like there's something going on amongst small business owners where it feels like they are very insecure in their own business,
Mm-hmm.
so it would detract or take away from their spirit. God forbid they like somebody else who does the same stuff they make, or same
Okay.
stuff they do. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
for example, if you have a vendor event, which I do, and
Mm-hmm.
I may have, depending on how many people I have, I try to only have one of each sort of vendor, right?
Yeah.
But but if it's a huge event, 2 or 3 candle vendors when you've got 75 vendors is nothing. But what you will see is, mm,
And you know what? Because I did vending back in Trinidad, right? And the vendors wouldn't even share the posts. They wouldn't
that's
even
what
share the event. They
is
will not
that.
even advertise the event that they will benefit from. And it's like, that's crazy. You have to advertise the event to get customers to come in. So why would you be at an event, right? You have to pay for a table, for a spot, however it works. You have to advertise the event also. Nothing.
Crickets. I do not so not only is it the vendors themselves who are not, you know what I mean, like
Promoting.
sharing and liking and promoting or whatever, but even when they get together, or it's like, oh, you've got a candle company too. Oh, I can't like your post because that makes my candle company look bad that I like somebody else. That's
Hmm.
that it's like it almost feels like you're not secure in your own self. Girl, set me right next door
But
to somebody
you know
else.
what I do in a case like that? Maybe people could look into it. You have your business page, you have your personal page. Maybe I wouldn't like it from my business page, but I like it from my personal page. You know, that's an option for people too. So maybe they don't want to like it from the business page. Head over to your personal page and
And
give a
right, I
like.
do that too. I
Yeah.
don't typically follow a lot of people from my personal page, but
Hmm.
I'll follow you all day long from my business page. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's only because on my personal page, I don't want to see
Yeah.
because a lot of small business owners right now, for some reason on social media, are in the habit of collecting followers. They just want to have as many
Oh,
followers or likers, or have their page liked by as many people, but they're not posting anything of substance.
true.
Hey, I gained 32 followers. Hey, follow for follow. And I'm like, dude, But you go down their page and I'm like, well, what the hell do you do? Because everything you post is follow for follow.
And the thing is, the follow for follow is still not working because they're still not
And then they go back
engaging.
and unfollow your ass. You know it's true, especially on TikTok. They unfollow your ass in a hard fucking beat.
Yep,
What is that? What is
I don't know.
that? So let's switch to, and these are people we don't know, right? These are social media people, or what, internet world people that we really don't know. How do you feel though, Fakirte, about family and friends actually supporting you or not supporting you though? How do you feel about, how does that actually, does it roll off you, or does it kind of hit home for you a little
At the
bit?
beginning, you wonder why, you know, why they can't like or whatever, or you might send it through the messenger for them to like it. They still wouldn't like it. So now it don't really bother me. It don't bother me, really. I don't post for them.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But you know what though? Okay, so it wouldn't bother me so much, right? It wouldn't bother me so much if I didn't get the occasional, when I do see these people, oh, I've been watching you. And I'm like, bitch, I can't tell because you ain't liked nothing, subscribed to nothing, bought nothing, followed nothing. What you
But
mean?
they watching.
How? How have you been watching me incognito?
I don't know. I really don't have the answer to that. Maybe we should have invited one of the family members to see.
Man, I'm telling. I'm like, my brothers need to be up here so I can ask they ask these questions. But I almost feel like, your family almost sees you just as, I'm just a sister.
Yeah.
I'm not anything great to them.
Yeah. They
You
don't
know
look
what I
at
mean?
you as a business owner. They're not seeing you in that business like you just somebody they know
Yes.
person and whatever.
Until I'm Oprah-esque, and then they're gonna
Yes.
be like, "That's my sister.
I don't know you. You don't know them then.
That's my sister." And I'm gonna be like, "No, I don't know you. She don't live here no more." Like, so
That's how it
it's
is.
just
Yeah.
it's interesting how the different reactions are. My mom, she'll like and comment and everything she can, but other family members or friends that you've had for a long time, had
Mm-hmm.
since you've grown in your business,
Yeah.
have you found that your circle has closed a little bit? Like you don't have as many.
Well, you see, for me, it will be different, right? Because my close family and friends, they're back home. So, I'm trying to meet new people here. So I really do. They're back home. They really can't support the business if they wanted to. Some might check it out, but for some
Right,
reason, you know. So
right.
I don't have that problem really. I am just looking for to make new contacts, to resonate with new people, to build up a new friendship, a new clientele, a whole new life basically. So for me, I don't have that, close family and friends, whatever, 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 whatever. So,
I just ask, they say like it's lonely at the top. And I'm not trying to be like I'm at the top, like not
yeah,
at all. I just feel like, okay, so let me give you an example. So, do you have children?
yeah.
Okay, do you have you ever been around people who don't have kids when you have kids, or you don't have kids and now somebody else has little kids and you're like, shut that baby up. I can't stand the whining. Like, why does that kid talk so much? It's like you're out of touch, right? You're not.
You're at a different level.
It's
They're still in the 9 to 5 world, and we in the entrepreneurship
that
world, the business world. So we
that
thinking different to them.
that's what I'm getting at. So
Yeah.
it's like it's like my friend circle has kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have a relatable
Yeah.
experience anymore. They're gonna call me on the phone and talk about what? I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? Little juju and this and that. I don't want to hear that. or I'm trying to talk to them on the phone and their kid is interrupting and all that.
Mhm.
I'm 51 years old. I ain't got time for that. Right. So it's almost like the parent thing.
Mhm.
If you're around people who don't have kids and
They
now all
don't
of a sudden you're a
understand.
parent, you're like taboo. Nobody wants to be around you with smelling like baby milk and throw up.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same type of. So have you found that the type of people that you attract now as business friends, associates, have you found that you've leveled up a little bit? Your criteria is a little bit different.
Yes, it's
Distinguishing.
different. And it's in our business, we just always say you choose who you work with, you know? You choose who you work with. You don't work with everybody. Something have to resonate with you. You have to connect in some way, or they connect with you because they reach out to you. So, as you say, that circle is different to before. You want people like-minded, people willing to learn, people who have a positive mindset. And our training is video-based, as I said, so you have to be able to help yourself. Yes,
Right.
we're working together. Yes, you have to that support, but you have to be able to help yourself and follow that training. So, we just say, even if you're not tech savvy, right,
Hmm.
you follow these steps. But some people, they wouldn't even try. They
Right.
wouldn't even try. So it don't make sense trying to work with them. Because I can't work
Right.
in my business and your business for you. Because when you get paid, you're not giving me your money,
Right.
you know?
And
So,
it might be more of a hassle to deal with
yeah,
those
so
people.
again, you have to choose your clients or your business partners or your customers because you don't want to sell somebody something and then what? They come complaining or they
You got
never
to
comment
take
on the
your hand, hold
post,
them.
but they might comment to say something negative. That's the next thing to her. They never say nothing positive. But at one time they will go publicly
So
put something negative on your
So
post.
that is one thing with small business because typically there is only one Fekerte Selassie. There
Mm-hmm.
is only one Helena Spades, right? So
Yeah.
because of that, if we fuck up,
Yeah.
that's
On
it. There
us.
is no other It's like that's it, right? We only get one shot to
We
really
are the brand. We are
knock
our
it
own brand, so you have to be extra
extra,
careful.
extra.
Extra, yeah.
You go to McDonald's or Wendy's, you don't like that one, you go 2 blocks and there's another one, right?
Yep.
But with us, they
You are
just
the
go to the
brand.
next small business
Yep.
and don't think about us and shoo us to the side, right? So as small business owners, you're right. We do really have to be on our P's and Q's,
Mm-hmm.
have to be mindful of who we work with because just because they want to work with you
Yes.
doesn't always mean
It's a fit.
it's a fit, right? Because sometimes, how do I say? I want to say two things. I want to say one thing I want to say is sometimes people are like a box of rocks. They're really difficult.
To move, to shift the mindset,
uh,
the way of
Stubborn,
thinking. Yeah. They set in the ways. They set in the way.
very set in their ways. And no matter, even though they're paying you to help, you know what I mean, or whatever, you still are meeting like a resistance.
Mhm.
That's a very difficult um way to deal
Mhm.
with somebody, right?
Yep.
So then the second one I was thinking is, have you encountered people who want you to do the work for them?
Well, not me personally, but I have people like that in the business working with other partners. As I said, um, same thing, because we don't have products to sell, right? It's just video based. We show you how to set up your
Right,
business page. We show you how to promote. We show you how to advertise,
right.
and show you how to post. So it will have people who maybe they on Facebook, but they never post anything.
Right.
And the simple steps you'll tell them, "I'll go take out a picture, get a nice background, get a nice." By
But
the way,
I can't. I don't know how. You
they wouldn't
show
even try. They wouldn't even try. Trial and error. Just post. Just post. No.
and that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you encounter, so as small business owners, you want the engagement. right?
Mm-hmm.
We cry for the engagement, for the comments, for the likes, the follows, the subscriptions, but that we also just really have to be a little bit careful when we do go a little bit further with some of that engagement. For some folks that, whether you coach and you're one on one, it could
Mm-hmm.
be that you make ashtrays and bling them out or something, right? It doesn't matter. You have a bad exchange with the customer,
Yeah.
it's the same type deal.
Yeah.
So, word of, I don't want to say word of caution, just sensitivity to
The other person, and yeah.
of what's out there.
Yeah.
And maybe just overall on the nosiness, the competitors, the everybody is just to not take it personally.
Personally. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm super sensitive. I wear everything on my sleeve. My face says it all. I can't hide, you know what I mean? Anything. So you're going to know my reaction and how I feel about it. But, you know, I guess.
You have it on your face, I have it in my mouth. I say what I have to say. Like yesterday, we have a group, and I put a post. Somebody didn't like it. I responded, but then the next response was message them privately, and I'm like, you comment publicly, and now
But
you're
you
telling
want
me
to go
message you
behind.
privately. Why didn't you message me privately to begin with? But no, you had something negative to say publicly. Well, continue publicly now.
Because they don't want to make it look, they don't
Yeah,
want to be
and
pro.
the thing is, it had people who like the post. So share your point of view publicly now for those other people who share my beliefs. Let us all be educated. Don't tell me
Right.
message you privately now.
I can't stand
So you have people
it.
like that.
So let me ask about this. Does it burn you up? Since we're talking about, nosy haters, competitors, all that social media stuff. How do you feel about people that try to jump in and hijack your posts? That you post something and they jump in and try to sell their own stuff.
I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem.
You I always get somebody from, like, what is it? That Telegraph or Telegram
Oh,
app
spam,
thing.
spam.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
kinds. I cannot stand that. Or I've seen some people be real slick. They'll be like, "Oh, Fekerte, that was a great post. You know what? Yes, dot, 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 dot. And then you should go on over to my page because I'm selling this,
Just remove it. Just remove it. It's your post, it's your page. Just remove the comment. That's it.
Some of them folks get slick though, don't they?
Yeah. Just remove it.
I guess you've seen it all with digital marketing,
Yeah, you
right?
see
You've
it.
seen,
The spam comments, they tell you you're a scammer, they telling you you're a con artist, but they never check, they never register, they never check out the business. So how you know it's spam? How do you know? You just remove it or you leave it. Like I think I have an ad running right now. Somebody say they're going to report it. So go ahead. Because I mean, it's on a platform that I'm paying to advertise. So if it was spam, I don't think I would have got to advertise it in the
right,
first
because
place.
they have strict
Yeah.
advertising
So
policies
I
on
think
them.
some people are just bored and they just be trolling online.
I think that's more it. So then you've got the folks that more they engage, but they engage
Negative way.
in negative ways. But on some of your posts or in the settings, you can put those trigger words
Yes,
also.
you can, yeah.
So if anybody doesn't know that, you can actually go into your
Hmm.
settings and put trigger words that will alert you
Yeah.
for a comment before it's posted. So you
Hmm.
can moderate that first, right?
Yeah.
Because we all want engagement, but we just don't. They say all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. All
sometimes,
engagement,
sometimes according to your mood, engage with the negative comments. Yeah.
right, right,
But
right. So,
in my business, sometimes they might comment something negative, but
mhm.
when you engage with them, eventually they might come along and they might really check it out and they will realize no,
Right,
because
right,
they might see a lot of us on these platforms advertising similarly, right? Because that's how the business works.
right,
And you
right,
can't just be seeing all these spammers, thousands of
right, right.
spammers.
So
Something has
is
to be worked
everybody
with.
selling Avon a spammer?
Right.
All the
So
Avon ladies running around are spammers because there's more than one.
yeah, it might be
So
made for you. It is not a fit for you. It's not something you want to do, but that doesn't make it not legitimate.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly right. Exactly right. So it has been a pleasure chatting with you, Fekerte. Do you have any parting words of wisdom for the masses on how to deal or not to deal with haters, the competitors, the nosiers, the bad engagement, the good engagement, all of that stuff that we talked about today?
I would just say all those people that you mentioned there, they make the world go round. They make the world exciting and they give us something to talk about today. Because of them, we had this discussion, we met each other. So, those who
Very
like
true.
us and those who resonate with us, we ask you when you see our post, please comment in a positive way. Please
Make sure
interact.
you
Yes, because we in the digital space, that is how the business works, that's how the algorithm works. So we encourage you to please, interact with us in some form and check out what we have to offer.
and
Check out
if
what we have to offer.
anybody's interested in checking out your platform for digital marketing, how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, they sign up and simply register with your name and a valid email address. I'll send you your emails. Then you add me on FB and I'll give you that personal link to join our private group. So you just register www.Fekerte Selassie, that is FEKERTESELASSIE.com. Register with a valid name and email address. Check it out, see if it's a fit for you. As I say, we all need a side hustle. With the
Yeah.
world
Oh,
today, everybody needs a side hustle, and this is a lucrative income stream. See if it's a fit for you.
I love it. And you're also on TikTok,
I'm on all
on
platforms, yeah.
Instagram, and are you on your Facebook too?
I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on TikTok. Find me, search me, send
Y'all,
a
she's
message, ask a question. And that's the thing. If you register and something confuses you, feel free to message and ask a question.
correct, correct, correct. Y'all, she is digital. She is every. It
Yes.
has been a pleasure chatting with you today, Fekerte. Thank you so much for joining us today and talking some small business. Until next time.
Thank you for having me.